You want your money to work around the clock. You want your money to outwork you. You want your money to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, continually, every 5 years, every 10, every 20, every decade, and so on and so forth. You want your money absolutely working positively harder and longer than you could ever work. That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you must do in your money management repertoire is you want to be able to protect the money that you're making 24 hours, 7 days a week, constantly. You want to protect it from a couple of key things. One is the market downturn. Now, I know you're probably saying, how in the world can you ever protect money against money market downturn? Because you're thinking of the prototypical products that level up off the stock market. And I get that. But my point to you is you want to put your money in a place where it is absolutely protected against market downturn. And it absolutely has to be protected against your inability to make it. What does that mean? That means if you get sick, if you're getting older, if you hurt yourself, and you can't produce, that means you are now outworking your money, and now your money can't work because the money is only tied to what you can physically do. Then now you're running into a situation where you cannot protect it. The last thing is that you really must learn how to keep your money out of the hands of the tax collector. Out of the hands of the tax collector. Now, I get it. I'm not living under a rock. I hear the complaints. Oh, rich people like Donald Trump and so on and so forth, and Warren Buffett, they don't pay their fair share of taxes. Now, there's two attitudes you can take. On this platform, I'm going to always give you those options, and I'm not going to encourage. The first option is you can continue to complain about what the wealthy people are doing and how they're able to dodge paying taxes. At least that's what it seems like on paper. Or you can sit there and admire how they are able to sift through the maze and the gauntlet of tax liability. Or the third one, which we encourage here, is that you can become a part of the tax sheltered team. Well, why do I say tax shelter and not tax evasion? Tax shelter is not evading the taxes that you have to pay. So you will never hear me on this Networth Nation channel promote tax evasion, but I will promote tax shelter. Why? Because everything that we teach here, it gives you the understanding of how to legally shelter your taxes. So again, these are the top three things that we're going to be really getting into this year for 2024, money management. And I know you've probably said, well, we've heard some of these things before, but the goal right now is to take you from the hearing of these things before to the doing of these things before. Because once you come from the hearing and you transfer over to the doing, then you will begin to see the results that the Warren Buffetts, the Donald Trumps, the Bezoses of the world are actually enjoying from here and on to the rest of their lives. Ron Graham, Networth Nation. Let's talk some peace.